Hey, how's it going? I'm back with another Blkcity coffee episode, and today we're going to talk about roast date. So whether you buy my coffee or not, I don't really care. I just really care that you are informed about what you're buying. So when you go and buy high quality coffee like single origin coffee or even high quality blends, please look for a roast date, okay? So commercially produced coffees that usually come from like Asia and stuff like this, or even Hawaii, like Kona Coffee, they don't let you know the roast date. So it's been contended in the coffee industry, when is coffee the most delicious? So I've heard a lot of things. But I think I can make a safe assumption and a safe bet based on my research and being a coffee geek and looking out there is you should probably consume your coffee that you bought within 2 to 3 weeks of the time it was roasted. So if I take you, like here's one of our first coffee labels, right? And right here it says roasted for you on, and I'll put the date, the exact date of when I roasted it for you. And that's great, you know? So when you're going out and you're buying coffee and you're already spending at least 15 bucks or 17 bucks, or sometimes when you're in LA, $24 for some coffee, you need to look at the roast date, you know, that's important. So if you see a roast date that's like 2 or 3 months ago, you know it's not going to be the freshest. And the reason why that is just, you know, I think we've all been led to believe that coffee is coffee, right? Really, it just really isn't. It's still this very much perishable thing where it can get stale. And if you're buying already ground coffee, it's pretty much already rancid, also spoiled. It's not going to be as fresh. It may smell good, which will trick you into thinking that it's fresh, but believe me, go brew that thing and say a pour over kind of action and see how much bubbles you get from it. Does it get fluffy? Do you see any, you know, gases escape from it and see it all like being bubbly and stuff? You probably won't because it's old. So you may have spent $23 on ground coffee and dude, it's not even fresh. And you will like fake yourself out because you paid a bunch of money and say, this is good. You know, like when the house is burning and you're saying everything's fine. Marketing and packaging goes a lot into not informing us as consumers. You know, to me, my mission is about empowering you guys to make good decisions when you buy coffee, because great coffee deserves to be acknowledged, and you deserve to drink the best coffee. So that's my mission. That's why a lot of our bags are very simple. Like they're just these cardboard bags, and I put a sticker on here, and most of this, half of it is like my writing, you know? And that's because I believe that we should not be just drinking coffee because, I mean, do whatever you want, but if you're gonna spend a lot on coffee, it should be worth it. That's my belief. You can drink coffee because it's trendy or because the bag looks cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just trying to inform you to let you know what you're buying. Okay, so the next time you go and buy a new bag of coffee and you're in some exotic place and maybe the packaging is really cool, but maybe there's no roast date. Maybe it's ground already. Maybe the roast date is from 2 years ago. Oh Lord. Be like, if I'm gonna buy this, it should be half off or something, you know? So I'm just trying to inform you so that way when you go out into the real world, doesn't have to be my coffee, but just know what you're buying. Okay? So quick little announcement about the roast date and how important it is. And sometimes you can just ask too, if it, you know, don't judge somebody so harshly because they didn't put the roast date. Maybe they don't have the means of doing it, or maybe they just didn't think because nobody asked me that. That's pretty cool. So maybe just ask the roaster if you can, or if you can ask the company, be like, do you know when this was roasted? I used to do that in Intelligentsia when their consumers weren't as educated. I don't think they cared, like, to put the roast date. Don't quote me on that. I was in some high profile coffee cafe and I was gonna buy beans and I was like, hey, where's the roast date? I didn't see it. I see a space for it, says roasted for you on, but there's nothing there, right? And so I go ask the barista, and the barista goes, oh, probably within the last 2 weeks. So they could have been lying or whatever, but like that was a good answer. And I was like, dope, okay, now I'll buy it, right? So just be informed. Just be informed. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.